Hello everyone, my name is Randy Haskins. I was sitting upstairs in my living room going through YouTube, watching videos, training videos, documentaries on the martial sciences like I normally do, normal day. And I ran across a video done by Rokas, again, the gentleman out wherever he is who trained in Aikido, had an Aikido school for 10 years or so, and gave up his art because he believed it doesn't work, and people convinced him it doesn't work because of mixed martial arts and all this other stuff. He's talking about sporting applications, self-defense, whatever his situation is. So I recognize that that gentleman is blaming the tool. It's like a mechanic blaming a wrench for not fixing the car. Doesn't make sense. You're blaming the tool. All right, so I'm going to go over a couple of techniques. I have a background in Aiki Jujutsu, the forerunner to Aikido, as well as Karate, as well as 10th Planet Jujutsu and all this other stuff. But I have background in Judo as well. What I'm here to tell you is that what I recognize through my experience, 40 plus years training in these arts, is that all arts are the same. They're a matter of majors and minors. For example, karate is a striking art primarily, that's what people think. Well, I'm here to tell you karate is an all-encompassing art. What it does is it uses its minors to set up its major. Majors in striking, thrusting, kicking, all these different things. It'll use its joint manipulation to set up or to achieve its major. Joint manipulation being a minor. All arts are that way. I could run down the list, but we're not going to do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to, with my student here, his name is Sam, what we're going to do is demonstrate. I'm going to take one technique. I'm going to take Sankajo. Sankyu, however you pronounce it from wherever you're from. And we're going to go with that in many different arenas. I'm in law enforcement. I've used these techniques on countless occasions in real life encounters with people who were hell-bent on hurting me. Successful every single time through understanding. And I implemented the tool. I used the tool to support my understanding or to achieve my understanding. All right, here we go. This is what we're going to do. 5 habitual acts of physical violence. 5 habitual acts of physical violence, real life. Number 5 being the least common of the most common list. Number 1 being the most common of that very same list. Number 5 is a football kick and or stomp. Number 4 is a bear hug, headlock, some type of tie-up where 70% of your body is tied up to your opponent's body. Number 3 is a push or shove. Number 2 is a grab. Number 1 is a punch or slap. Leads us to the next lesson. There's only 2 modes of travel anything will ever come at you. That's straight and outside arcing. I'm here to tell you, people are lazy. You can dictate how they'll come at you. 1 out of every 10 people is left-handed, which means the majority of attackers are going to come right-handed. I know that. Most people are going to come right-handed. Doesn't matter if he comes left or right. Really doesn't matter. But 1 out of every 10 people is left-handed. Majority of attackers are going to come right-handed. So I'm going to bait what I want. This is what I do in the street. Realistic. This is how you apply your art. I'm going to put my fingertips higher than my forehead as I talk to this guy. Dude, relax. Relax. He wants to come up and punch me in the face. He comes. I take that. Now, I turn around. He'll bend his arm automatically. See what it gives me? Fight is over. But we're going to continue on. We're going to Sankajo, not Nikajo. Now I want to stand him up. Sankajo gave me the opportunity to stand him up. Do you see that? Now I can do whatever I want from here. I have total control over this gentleman. Aight! Total control over that gentleman. You understand that? Realistic. I've used that in the street. Not the full complement going all the way to the ground, but just a control factor. I ended the fight with the first action executed. His punch, I seized control. game over. That was an elbow lock, led into my wrist lock or nikajo, and then I transitioned to sankajo to stand him back up, as well as bring him down. Make sense? Very simple, realistic. I'm gonna demonstrate one more time. Dude, I don't want any problems. What's going on here? Total control. I don't give him a chance to punch with the other hand because I take control over the first hand. It's that simple. Sankajo. Now let's adjust it. Let's go into a little grappling phase, right? So we're sitting down here. A lot of grappling starts off like this. Get on your knees. Just get on your knees. You see us? We're sitting here. We're in Jujutsu class. We're hanging out. We're starting our roll. We're sitting here. We're sitting here just like so. You see it? I grab. See me? Simple. We start our roll. I grab because I understand angles. I just roll into sankajo. Simple. One more time. We're down here. We're starting our roll. I keep my distance. Keep my distance. Messing with this head. You see what I have? He has no choice but to lay down. Sankajo. I want to stand him up. I can go into a stand up. Now look where I am. Last one. You see how it all connects? Do you understand? Just small examples. I can go on for days. Matter of fact, I think I will. Face this way. Let's go with a clinch. We're here. We're clinching. Off of a clinch.
Yes.
Grappling.
Yes.
Where am I? Back again. Last demonstration. That clinch again. So, like I said, I can go on for days. Just small examples of how Tell me what you think.